Hey guys, this is Vic, and I'm just camping here, set up with my Tipi tent and my titanium stove, and just started making finally some food. After I gather some wood and chop some wood down, which is quite difficult right now to do, just because we got a lot of snow down, and just even start up the fire today was a little bit difficult to do. um, Everything is so damp, and even so, some split wood, it's dry inside, it's still quite wet from outside, and I try to avoid to make like a big mess, try to like lean the wood over the stove, try to dry it, so I'm just carefully putting pile of the branches in, and always just one piece of log, so it is enough there to not choke the fire. But by now everything's going pretty well, with fire, and seems like my onions here and bacon, it's started getting down nice. Got some eggs, and for tonight, I'm just gonna do some hunter stew for dinner, and it's a really nice day outside, and just want to say, set up the tent took me only 15 minutes. I put all packs down the ground, and just pack this hard wet snow, so everything holds up in a place, so I didn't have to make like a little chunks, and didn't have to dig the hole, and do something like a special to anchor it. Was go this way pretty easily, and just got a really difficult time today to set up my stove. I think I got a little bit out of the patience, just because I was so hungry, and I really want everything get set up, but never give up, and never stop in the woods. That's the name of the game. So I take a little brief, and then finally everything goes together quite easy. I've been a little bit nervous, just because I was really hungry, and setting up the tent and doing all firewood stuff, takes some time, take me probably altogether an hour and a half to do. So now I'm nice, relaxed, food is gonna be getting ready here soon. Just gonna unwrap some eggs. I usually just put them in a plastic bag and wrap them with towel paper. So that's kind of have a two purpose. First of all, I got enough towel paper. If they didn't break, which they usually never break like that, so I got a couple sheets of the paper for the cleaning up afterwards, and then I use the Ziploc, to collect all garbage, and not leaving everything or anything in my camp spot. Today you probably hear the airplanes. I'm close to my area where I live, so this is just a campsite I built here, and if I cannot make a long trip, I just come down here, and it's quite nice to be just outdoor, in a day off from the work. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and hope you guys doing something super fun today. And this is getting down nice and ready. I thought originally I gotta throw some oil down, but I'm glad I didn't have to. It's, you know, it's not getting in the front super hot, which is great. You know, I try to like stuff the wood just in the back of the stove, and let's see here. This one might be too big. Okay. Yeah, right now it's enough. It is enough coals inside, so this is not gonna choke on me now. And I can, once I got all this nice glowing coal down, then I can throw some hardwood down. You know, this way I don't have to feed a fire so often, and also, you know, I can choke down a little bit airflow. I figure, you know, even so, like I got a damper. You know, it's really the diameter of the chimney. It's you know, so small, and with like wood being wet like this, it's simply easier to just keeping damper out for now. You know, it's I would say like wood, it's burning really good, so like all I do, it's like just time to time, you know, once the wood, you see, like you start closing this front choke, and it's actually create almost like a jet, so you can see right away, you know, the wood, it started getting really like that airflow is getting in, and wood, it's started catching the fire a lot better. Then when you choke it all the way, obviously, then eventually, you know, you can slow down the fire. But right now, like, I still like to keep it probably just kind of little moons, if that makes sense, in those little holes, like cut them in half, and that's simply enough, you know. Starts smell so good. Oh my God, I can wait. So over the couple last time, you know, I start using the stuff what I get for Christmas. So I get a couple items from the survival rescue, and there is like these Nalogen containers, you know, so like in this one I got a brown sugar, then I got a coffee, and you know, it is enough coffee for like you know, 2 days here, maybe even 3 days, depends like how big of the cup or how strong of the coffee you do, you know. Then I use like a one container from like a small hand sanitizer. Then I put like a fish wrap in it, obviously after I cleaned it really good. Then in one of those I got a salt, so I just mark it as an S in the bottom, and oh, here's the pepper, and here's the steak wrap. So, you know, usually I do steak or you know, or fish, so it only makes sense probably have like just a little bit of the each, you know. And I use these flat containers, and it's all fit in this like nice dry bag with my tea. Right now I started doing this, you know, so I just put the herbs right in it, so I don't do anything else, and then like just couple just a small packs. So that works really well, you know. This is like a absolutely perfect heat right now. I cannot believe like how good this stove work. And again, you know, obviously, like now I'm stuffing the wood a little bit further in a bag, so that also helps, you know, like kind of make like the front more or less hot, obviously. So for this you know, scramble I'm making here, it's definitely a lot easier, you know, if I don't have a whole lot of heat, you know, so nothing is burning to the pan. Pan is like old steel pan, and works great. I like these you know, old items. You always find them, you know, in like a small antique stores, you know, or small like thrift stores. That's the best way to shop, you know, when you shop for something, you know. Even so, like every one of us like to have some good items, you know, like a really good knife, you know, good boots, you know, good tarps and stuff. But there is a lot of stuff, you know, like you can go in a like Goodwills, and you can find like a small knife, what you can like turn to your like a little bushcraft you know, chopping knife. You know, it doesn't have to be necessary actual bushcraft stuff, you know. There is like all kinds of, you know, aluminum and steel stuff, you know, for containers, what you can use for bushcrafting. There is a, you know, like right now, because it's so big, like so much stuff people actually turning in, giving away to the Goodwill. So you can actually find like a really nice stainless steel canteens, you know, what you can actually boil water in it. You can, you know, have a drinking water in it. You can just clean it good, sanitize it, and you can recycle like that, you know. There is like all kinds of blankets. Okay, now it started getting down to the bottom a little bit, but that's still good, not too bad. Just gonna keep it away from the fire for a second. Yeah, so, you know, like be creative, you know, like there is like always sorry about it, it's just a phone, and it's just hanging in a piece of rope here. So be creative, you know, like you can always find like cool items, you know, wall blankets, you know, like all kinds of cool flannel shirts, you know, like many items I still use, you know, like you know, during the winter, like you know, I like to be geared up good, you know, so obviously I make myself more comfortable. But you know, spring to the spring, summer through the fall, you know, there is like a lot of stuff, you know. I still use like old-fashioned things, and I got a couple tarps I want to show in my next videos, you know, couple other like ideas for the simple bushcrafting, you know. Today, like I said, you know, I just try to make it really easy camping day, you know, and not to think about like so much about you know, stress about basically, you know, like stuff what it's like going on like in your everyday things, you know. This way, you know, like you're outside, you chill, you know, you making cool day, you know, and I'm making content for you guys to see, like there is like always the way to find a, you know, cool day. Yes, true. those planes bothers me. Don't worry about it. They bothers me. But again, you know, like if you don't want to make a long trip, there is always some park and forest. You can go just simply hike. I mean, you don't have to camp out. But I believe there is like always option to make good situation out of the day when you have nothing else going on, and when you really try to do something and make some memories, you know, like having good time, make some memories, and I think that's it's all about. So you guys have a great day, and I wish to see you in the next one. You have fun. Look out.